Welcome to Japanese from Scratch with my brother, where my brother teaches me Japanese from scratch. My name is Anna, and I'm learning Japanese.
And my name is Ash, and I've been living in Japan for 2 years and spoke Japanese for more.
Hey, bro, you know how I'm visiting you in Japan next year, right?
Yeah,
Well, I kind of want to be able to at least hold simple conversations in Japanese when I'm in Japan.
all right. Let's teach you some essential grammar, vocab, and words.
Sure. So, what's today's topic gonna be about?
Well, I guess we could start with some self-introductions.
Okay,
In your introduction, I'm going to teach you how to say your name in Japanese, where you're from, and some of the things that you like. For example, by the end of this episode, you'll be able to say things like, "Hi, my name is Ash. I am from Singapore, and I like anime."
whoa, that sounds like a lot.
No worries, let's take it slow. Firstly, in Japanese, the most fundamental and basic thing are small words called particles. What are particles? In Japanese, there are around 6 or 7 particles. Particles are what we call topic markers. They basically describe how a word is in relation to a sentence. For example, the most basic particle is a particle called wa. What does the wa particle do? Very simple. The word in front of the wa particle becomes the subject that you are trying to describe. So if you say I in Japanese, that's watashi. Watashi wa boy. What do you think you're trying to describe watashi as?
That I'm a boy.
Yes. So essentially, the word in front of wa is the thing that you're trying to describe, and the word behind wa is the description. Let's try another one. Then yes, let's use English since we're still, learning Japanese. Watashi wa cat.
So,
What?
watashi being I will be I am cat.
Yes, in English it would be I am a cat. Now let's try something else. Watashi wa angry.
I am angry.
Yes. So this is the basic idea of how to use particles. Now, let's go on to the self-introduction part, where we are trying to describe us by our name. So in Japanese, whether you have a English name, a Chinese name, a French name, a Italian name, there is a very useful alphabet system called katakana. Essentially, you use katakana to pronounce foreign language. For example, my name is Ash. So if you're familiar with the katakana alphabets, you would pronounce my name as Ash. Ash. So Anna, what do you think your name would sound like in Japanese?
So, my name in English is Anna, and I'm guessing my name in Japanese will be Anna.
Anna. Hi, Anna-san. じゃあ、Anna-san, こんにちは. So your name is Anna, and in this case, using the wa particle, you will say watashi wa Anna.
Okay, so that means I am Anna.
Yes, could you try saying it?
Watashi wa Anna.
Hi. And if you want to introduce yourself for the very first time, you would usually say hajimemashite. Watashi wa Ash. Can you try?
Hajimemashite. Watashi wa Anna.
Yes. So hajimemashite is just a very common and polite way to introduce yourself to someone you have met for the very first time. Great. So now we have learned how to introduce your name, and we have also learned the wa particle. Let's learn another useful particle. The other useful particle is mo. Mo. Okay, what does mo mean? Mo works the same as wa. in front of the mo particle is the subject, and behind the mo particle is what you're trying to describe. The only difference is mo is usually a repeat of something that's being said before. For example, let's learn how to say where you are from. For me, I'm from Singapore, and obviously Anna is also from Singapore. So I would say, Watashi wa Singapore jin. What does jin mean? It just means I am a person from Singapore, or I'm a citizen from Singapore. If you are someone from, say, Malaysia, you will say, Watashi wa Malaysia jin. If you're someone from England, you would say, Watashi wa Igirisu jin. If you're someone from America, you say, Watashi wa America jin. Okay? Can you try saying your name and where you're from?
Okay, so I'll start with はじめまして。私はアナ。私はシンガポール人。
Yes, that's very good. And how does the mo particle work? I am also from Singapore. So I will say, Oh, はじめまして。私はアスシ。私もシンガポール人。私もシンガポール人。So the mo particle is very useful when you're trying to repeat something that has already been said. So, for example, Anna, can you tell me that you're a student? Student is gakusei.
Okay, so 私は学生。
Very good. If I'm also a student, I will say 私も学生。私も学生ね。All right, Anna, let's try from the top and let's see how our self-introduction is shaping up to be.
Okay, so I'll start with my name again. はじめまして。私はアナです。私はシンガポール人です。
And I would say, はじめまして。私はアッシュです。私もシンガポール人です。Now, you have brought up a very interesting thing, and I think something that even people who have not studied Japanese have heard a lot of. It's desu. Desu. Now, what is desu? Well, simply put, you can think of desu as sort of the full stop in Japanese. Now, there is also a meaning to des. It gets a little more interesting down the road when we learn things like conjugations and how to change the different forms. But for now, we can think of desu as the full stop. All right? Now, I think an interesting thing when it comes to self-introductions is sort of sharing some of the things that you like. And this brings us to the third particle, which is ga. Ga. Now, ga is very interesting. There are many ways we can use ga. In fact, if you study Japanese at a super high level, like you study Japanese linguistics or at a university or a PhD level, the ga becomes very complex. But for learning Japanese, for Japanese learners, there's an easier way to learn ga, and that is by memorizing some popular phrases that use the ga particle. Today we will learn the phrase ga suki. Ga suki. Do you know what this means?
I know that suki means like.
Yep, exactly. So if you were to say something, say a ga suki, it would mean that you like A. Now, if I were to say ice cream ga suki, what do you think that means?
It means you like ice cream.
Very good. Let's try another one. Watashi wa dog ga suki.
I like dogs.
Very good. Let's try one more. Watashi wa nihon ga suki.
So Nihon is Japan, right?
Yes, nihon means Japan.
So you're saying that I like Japan.
Very good. Very good. Now, you can use English if you want to. Could you tell me something that you like?
I like Anime.
Very good. So, anime in Japanese is conveniently anime. Anime. All right. So let's try saying I like anime.
So I'm talking about myself. So it's
Yes.
私は
Mm-hmm.
アニメが好きです.
Very good. All right. 私もアニメが好き. So that means that I too like anime. Okay, very good. So now to recap, we have learned how to introduce your name, where you're from, and what you like, which I think is a very full and a very good self-introductions in any source of language. So let's take it from the top. Could you try your best to introduce yourself, Anna?
Okay. はじめまして。私はアナです。私はシンガポール人です。私はアニメが好きです。
Very good. And usually, how we end off a self-introduction is by saying this phrase, よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。And this usually just means, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'll be in your care.
Okay. よろしくお願いします。
はい、そうです。All right. So let's do it one more time. Let's take it from the top.
Okay. はじめまして。私はアナです。私はシンガポール人です。私はアニメが好きです。よろしくお願いします。
Very good. And I would reply, お、はじめまして。私はアッシュです。私もシンガポール人です。私もアニメが好き。
うん。
Yeah. So that is how you can introduce yourself very simply to make new friends or to just someone that, you're just having a conversation with when you come to Japan.
Yeah. Useful and pretty easy, to be honest.
So that comes the end of this episode. So we are thinking of making more episodes to detail Anna's Japanese learning journey.
Yep. We hope you come along by subscribing or leaving us a comment for what my brother should teach me next.
Thank you.
Bye bye.